Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for the new moon that's occurring on April 27th or April 28th, depending on where you live in the world. We'll take a look at the forecast for each life path number to see how these energies could affect you. This, of course, is a general reading. If you would like your own personal numerology reading that will be much more focused on your own energy and what you're working with, please book some time with me. You can find my information in the description box below. I would love to work with you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this new moon. Life Path 33.6, you are going to be working with the vibration of the 55.1 and the 47.2. So with the 47.2, this brings in the potential for a lot of choices, like a lot of things you might need to choose from. So you're going to have to ask yourself the important questions. What do I value? What direction do I want to be moving in? What serves that purpose? You might have to do a lot of self-reflection around this time to decide, again, what's your next steps and what choices or what opportunities will best sort of reflect that, right? Like what will help you to move in that direction, basically. So you're going to be asked to probably make some decisions at this time. And it can feel a little overwhelming because, like I said, you will probably have a lot to choose from. And it might be hard to kind of weigh your options. But again, I would say go back to the self-reflection, go back to asking yourself the important questions. What do I want? What is going to support me in moving towards that? And then make your decision accordingly and start to take action in that way. Take the risk and go for it, whatever that might be. And then with the 55.1, this can bring in a tremendous amount of clarity or greater awareness about self. So this is a time where I think there will be an opportunity for not only that greater self-reflection, and again, asking yourself the important questions and all of that. But I think you're really going to, like the puzzle pieces will likely come in for you. The guidance, the clarity, the aha moments, the greater awareness about you, about your sense of self, your identity, your place in the world, how you move through the world. Because that's going to help you to decide between those choices that I said you're probably going to have a lot to choose from. This greater understanding of self will help you to make the best decisions that will help to support you moving forward. So you might discover or uncover some greater truths about yourself that you weren't able to see before. And though that can sound really enlightening and wonderful, sometimes that greater awareness can throw us for a loop, right? We might find out things about ourselves that we weren't even on our bingo card. You know what I mean? Like we had no idea. It wasn't even in our range of vision, right? So could be a lot of information coming your way, a lot of moving parts, but it's really helping you to, again, gain a greater understanding of yourself. And that can be really, really powerful and freeing. So much about the 55 and the 5 is about freedom, breaking free from restrictions, breaking free from rigidity, breaking free from what holds us back. And so if you've had a particular set of beliefs or habits or even addictions or whatever or habits, right, that you kept showing up to, this 55 can help you to break through that. So a lot of breakthroughs are possible at this time. And I think with those breakthroughs, you will likely see the choices, right? Remember I said you could potentially see a lot of choices. I think the 55 and the aha moments are helping you to break free from something. And then you are open to making some decisions and then taking action from that new awareness. And I think you're going to have a lot to choose from. This 55 can definitely bring in some honors, can bring in some accolades, some kind of achievement that you've expressed some kind of intellectual or leadership skills in. So if there's something that you've been kind of leading a movement, or you've been the leader of some kind of creative project or something, right? This is a time where you could see some great rewards coming around there, especially if it's something that you've been really it's required sort of a lot of prolonged effort. You could see a lot come in there around this now. So it can feel very rewarding in that sense. And not only that, but it's also, again, showing you something about yourself that you might not have seen before. And again, it's through that greater awareness, that self-awareness, that you could see some opportunities present to you, and you could be making some changes in your life through that new awareness. This is also a time, like I said, of culmination. So things coming to fruition, things coming to completion as well. And sometimes with that completion comes separation, right? Like once we complete something, a lot of times we move in a different direction once it's complete. And so it is possible that relationships may end at this time, like work relationships, partnerships, even romantic relationships, anything that's kind of served its purpose or has reached its expiration point, right? Like it's done the work, it's taught us what we need to know, it's fulfilled that contract, that soul contract. We could see that end at this time. And you just need to know that that ending is also serving a purpose, right? It is altering your environment in some way. And that it's through that altercation that you will make new decisions and you will have new choices and it will move you in a new direction. So you just have to make sure that you release what needs to be released at this time. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to feel the emotions of that. Of course you will. Move through that, but let it open you up to greater curiosity, greater exploration for what's to come. What will come in place of whatever is falling away at this time. And just know that things that are falling away at this time have served their purpose. So trying to cling to it or hold on to it isn't serving anyone. Certainly the energies of this 55-1 can set you off in a new direction, on a new journey. That's going to require your focus and your energy and your curiosity. So this is definitely a very freeing period for you all. I mean, it's a shorter cycle, but the impacts of this cycle for you all could be very long withstanding. So, and can really bring in a very pivotal shift in your life. But you have to come back to you in order to make sure that you're on the right path, you're in the right direction. So, hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.